Reese. Calling case 2260103, the defendant is charged with one count of weapons carrying concealed set for a phone call conference appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
And good morning, Your Honor. Jonathan Roberts, P86428, on behalf of Mr. Maurice Estelle.
Mr. Estelle, can you state your full name for the record, please?
My name is Maurice Estelle Jr.
Can you turn your camera on, please?
Yes, ma'am. So how's as you said? Okay.
Okay. Any discovery issues?
No discovery issues at this time. We just be asking for an exam date.
Oh, so I'm first. Thanks, you.
Okay, how about January 23rd? Oh, Mr. Roberts, you're on mute.
Apologies. Thank you. Would we be able to do afternoon on the 23rd? I have some court dates in the morning of the 23rd.
Can you do a late morning? Or
Yes, late morning should work, Your Honor.
more like 11:15? Does that work?
That works for me, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Anything else to be discussed?
People, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's all, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, you all have a good day.
You as well. Mr. Estelle, you can log off.
Devon Hill. Devontae Hill. Okay, we're on the record as the people versus Javante Hill, 2261113. Defendant is charged with count 1, controlled substance, possession, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic, 25 to 49 grams. And count 2, controlled substances, possession, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic, less than 25 grams. This is the habitual offender's third offense notice. Appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
May it please the court, Your Honor. My name is Adam Clements, P number 77233, appearing on behalf of Mr. Hill. I'm asking the court allow me to waive his presence for this proceeding.
Any objections from the people?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Okay. Any discovery issues?
Well, I don't have discovery yet. I just asked that brother counsel send it to me via email at his convenience. I was just retained this morning, so I'll be able to get it.
Okay, no problem, right?
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay, can we set an exam date?
We can keep the same exam date if it would please the court.
Oh, what is that?
I believe it's set for the 17th.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, let's keep that date.
Math, no, just needed to confirm the time because the times are generic until the court changes them.
Okay, let me see what it says. How about 10:30?
No problem, Jess. Real good. Thank you.
All right, I'll see you all then.
All right. See you.
two. Attorney Dawn, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Did you say Attorney Dunn or Attorney Dawn?
I'm sorry, Attorney Dawn, D-A-W-N.
Thank you.
I'm making my way around. I'll get you in a second.
Thanks, Judge.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Dawn Tucker Davis representing Mr. Hall.
Oh, okay, I thought it was Tucker Davis was the defendant's name, so I was like, I don't see. I'm sorry, Attorney Dawn Tucker Davis. And you're representing who?
Mr. Sean Hall.
Mr. Sean Hall, okay. Is Mr. Sean Hall here?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Hall, please unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. You ready on the record, Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. We're on the record as the people versus Sean Jamar Hall, case 2258261. Mr. Hall is defendant number 2, charged with on the information count 8, accessory after a fact to a felony. And I believe that's it, 1 count. Is that correct?
That's
Correct.
Your Honor.
Okay. Appearances?
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P 86282.
May it please this honorable court, Dawn Tucker Davis, P 59229, representing Mr. Sean Jamar Hall, who is present.
Mr. Hall, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Sean Jamar Hall.
And today's date that for a probable cause conference, any discussion on, or any issues with discovery, I should say first.
Yes, Your Honor. I did receive the arrest videos, but I believe there may be more videos, and I do not have the paper discovery. We're asking for an adjourned PCC.
You're asking, I can barely hear you. You said you have part of the videos, and what else did you not have?
I do not have the paper discovery, Your Honor.
Paper.
I have the paper discovery was sent over on Friday, and all the digital discovery we have was sent over on Thursday. I could try resending the paper discovery.
I did receive video, and I need the paper discovery also.
Ms. Tucker, did you hear the prosecutor said it was sent over on Thursday and Friday? Attorney Tucker Davis, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. I didn't hear what you asked, though.
APA Kirker said he sent, or the discovery was sent over on Thursday and Friday, which included the paper discovery.
Okay, I did not see the paper in there. I went through all the videos.
And Attorney Kirby said you could resend it if that would make things easier.
Yeah, you could resend it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do we have a date scheduled already for an exam on this case?
I am looking.
It says.
There was,
January
on which date, Your Honor?
January 17th.
Thank you. And what time will that be?
11:30 work, Attorney Sabree?
What time will the exam be, Your Honor?
11:30?
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, that is all.
I didn't hear you.
Thank you. We're all set then.
Oh, okay. All right. You have a good day.
You too.
I can log off here.
You can log off, Mr. Hall.
Is she gonna fight for that then?
I guess.
Did you talk to her? No.
Okay, Attorney Dunn, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And who are you here on today?
Oh, Judge, I am here on John Sparks. This case was supposed to be up for exam at 10 today. I wanted to come in early to let the court know my client is appearing by Zoom. He is ill. He caught a virus from his kids. I did set this for exam because the case is about 3 years old. So we wanted to see if the witnesses were still available. If the prosecutor is ready to go, my client will waive the exam. So I just wanted to let the court know that we won't be conducting a live exam this morning, one way or the other.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming in early to let us know.
Now, if the prosecutor knows now whether his witnesses appear, I will, I'd like that information. Otherwise, I can come back at 10 when the case is actually scheduled, because I understand I am early.
Okay, Mr. Carter?
Yeah, I'm not, I know the reminders have been sent out, but I'm not sure if they'll be here till 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Attorney Dunn, you want to come back at 10?
Yes, my client and I will Zoom back at 10 then. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
And Mr. Sparks, did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay, we'll be back at 10. Thanks, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay.
Attorney Chambers, good morning.
Morning, Judge.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm here on Mr. Valentine. Probable cause conference. Tyrone is his first name.
Okay. You ready to go on it?
Yes, Judge, I'm ready.
All right, we're on the record. This is the people versus Tyrone Valentine, case 2259753. The defendant is charged with 1 count of weapons carrying concealed set for a probable cause conference appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
And good morning, Judge Arnie Chambers on behalf of Mr. Valentine, P63956.
Is Mr. Valentine present?
Yes, he is, Judge. Mr. Valentine, could you say your name?
Tyrone Lee Valentine.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, any discovery issues?
Yeah, Judge, I do have paper, both paper and video were both sent to me at the same time, but the video discovery, which includes a number of body cams and scout cars, appear to be the wrong videos. Those appear to be from a home invasion. This is a straight CCW case. So the paper discovery is correct. So it's just a matter of getting the proper body cams and scout car.
Okay,
I'll check that, make sure it's the right video.
okay. Attorney Chambers, can we still set an exam date?
Yeah, if the court so chooses, that's fine, not a problem.
Oh, Monday, I'm sorry. So we could either do 9:30 or 11:30.
I'm sorry, did we get a date?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm expecting you to read my mind. It's the 23rd.
The 23rd? Let me see what we have here. Let's do 11:30, Judge. I'm in Macomb County first thing in the morning on the 23rd. So if we can do 11:30, that should be fine.
Okay, that works for the people?
It does, Your Honor.
Okay, so it'll be January 23rd at 11:30.
Thank you, Judge.
Date is discovery. Okay, anything else?
No, have a great day all. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Okay, Attorney Bradford, good morning.
Good morning. I'm here for Mr. Brian Durrell for a PCC.
Mr. Durrell, are you present? You know if your client is present or?
I don't see him on here, Judge. I would request an adjournment. The number we have on file for Mr. Durrell is actually not his number. This is the first time we've been up for a PCC, so I would request an adjournment, and I'll have an investigator search for Mr. Durrell.
Is he in custody?
Let me double check. I don't believe so.
I don't, they thought the charges, I don't think so.
He is not listed on the Wayne County Sheriff's website, Your Honor.
Okay. So we have scheduled for an exam on the 17th. How about we put that as a PCC date?
Let me double check my calendar. That should work. The 17th. Yes, that works.
Okay, so we'll do 8:45.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Pardon, Jeffrey, how do you say your last name? Is it Noche? Noki?
Canucky Judge, good morning.
Sorry, couldn't.
That's-
I should have just said, what's your name? Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. I believe I have two matters on Hunter, Travis Hunter for PTC.
Okay,
I believe he's in the Wayne County Jail, though.
all right, let's see. Okay. You haven't gotten a call in from any jail yet, so do you want to hold tight or do you want us to call you when they log on?
I'll just kind of hang out and shut off my mic and my video, and then hopefully they'll join.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, any other attorneys ready to go on record? Yes. Mr. Darnell Brown.
Yes.
Morning.
I don't see my attorney. I called her and she said she running behind.
What's your attorney's name?
Kiana. I'll pronounce her last name.
Granulet.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ready to log on. Get moving.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We're gonna call her to see if she's ready to check in because we have 9:30 cases starting soon.
Okay.
Ernest James.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir. What are you here for today?
Pre-trial,
For what type of case?
right. My attorney, I don't know, I haven't spoken to my attorney.
Sir, what type of case is it? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
What charge is it?
OWI.
Okay, so you should be in courtroom 332. I moved docket, so a lot of people are coming to the wrong courtroom. The
Which
Zoom
one?
information is 360-332-0000.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
King Lewis, can you unmute your device, please, and state your full name?
King Lewis.
Okay, and you are here for, oh, I see, 10:30, so you're extra early. Okay. Is your attorney still Mr. Winters?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you're just early, so you can stay on mute, okay?
Okay.
And I have a Zoom user. Can you unmute your device and state your name, please? To the person with the phone number 248-688-2393. Please unmute your device. State your name, please. Six eight eight 2393. Please state your name, or I'm going to disconnect you.
Brenda Holmes.
Good morning. And you are here for what case?
Possession.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
For possession.
Okay, are you a defendant, lawyer, witness? What are you here for today?
Dalton. I think it's arraignment or pretrial. It's the first time I have court, and they postponed it last time because my lawyer wasn't here, and I talked to her. They don't have the discovery pack yet.
Okay, and
So I don't know if she's there.
I don't
I'm
see
sorry.
on the docket. Yeah. And Brenda Holmes, Your Honor. How do you spell your last name?
Holmes.
And Brenda, Brenda.
Yes, Christina.
Her case is tomorrow, Judge. It's tomorrow, Ms. Holmes. You're one day early.
Oh, okay. Today's the 10th?
No, it's the 9th.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just call back tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You know, it's my understanding of talking to well, it's 25 report, you know, the incident that happened between him and Johnston. He said he has evidence that she actually was the one that assaulted him. I told him that's gonna all come out.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. How you doing today?
Fine, how are you?
Doing great.
Is this Mr. Hunter?
No, I don't have Hunter yet. I got Mr. Hollis and Moore here so far.
Okay. Sir, and what is the defendant, what's the gentleman's name that's on the screen now?
This is Mr. Devon Hollis, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. We don't have any attorneys present yet on Mr. Hollis or Mr. Moore as of yet. We're gonna try to find them so we can get this case.
No problem, ma'am. As we get more in, I'll let you know who's, because I also got Mr. Gibson on the way and Dante Bell.
Okay.
Oh, I have Gibson here.
The only attorney we have ready is for Mr. Hunter.
Mr. Hunter?
Yep.
No problem, man. We'll get him for you.
Okay.
Let's have a few back up there. I didn't know I was leaving nothing. They was waiting for me at mine. Somebody that have my money. They gonna be calling to have the money now. Yeah, do I have these guys in here? Yeah, I have them right here. Yeah, okay, thank you. It was great to meet you. I feel great. Yes. I had a good conference, bro. Because they won't be able to okay. I believe it's lawyer. I'm not sure. Is Attorney Carter now? Yeah.
Mr. Brown, Darnell Brown?
Yes.
Your attorney's office is called court. She's unavailable and dealing with some medical issues. So
Okay.
we're gonna let her office know, but I'm telling you now, I'm adjourning this to Friday at 8:30 a.m. Okay? So
Yes, ma'am.
January 13th at 8:30 a.m. Still on.
So that's,
okay?
yes, ma'am. That's this Friday, right?
Yes, and call your attorney to make sure she knows, because she didn't call the court, her office did. And just talk to her.
Okay, so Friday the 13th, and what time? At 8?
8:30.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I'm sorry, guys. Crazy. How are you? Okay, so it looks like what happened with your people that we're scheduled for court.
Okay, we're on the record. This is People versus Joe Cia Johnson, case 2259750. The defendant is charged with count 1, weapons, firearms, possession by felon. Count 2, weapons, ammunition, possession by felons. Count 3, weapons, felony firearms, second offense notice. Count 4, weapons, felony firearms, second offense notice. And it's the habitual offender, third offense notice, set for preliminary exam appearances.
Alexander Kirk on behalf of the people, P86282.
And good morning, Your Honor. Earl Washington, Neighborhood Defender Service, P31383, on behalf of Mr. I know it's listed as Josiah, but it's Josiah Johnson.
Josiah, is that one name or two?
I think it's one name. Oh, it is. It's a Josiah. Okay, so it's two. Okay.
Josiah, thank you. And Mr. Johnson, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Josiah Johnson.
Thank you. Good morning. Okay, we are scheduled today for a preliminary exam. Are the people ready to proceed?
They are not, Your Honor.
Anything
Your
further,
Honor.
Ms.?
Your Honor, we move to dismiss.
Okay, time is 9:41. The exam is scheduled for 9:30. People are not ready to proceed, so I will dismiss without prejudice. Your case has been dismissed, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you.
I just wait, sir. Okay, 1 second. I'm standing right here. Sorry. Okay. All right. Step. Have a good day, Your Honor.
You as well. Sir, can you state your name? We just sat down, Wayne County Jail. Oh, you're on mute. One moment. Okay, state your name now.
Marcus Hunter.
Okay, your attorney is here. Okay, Attorney Konecki? Okay, Mr. Hunter, we're just waiting for your attorney to respond. He is on Zoom and he has been ready, so he must be handling the matter, but he should be ready shortly. Okay, Mr. Hunter, I'm gonna put you into a breakout room with your attorney so you can speak to them freely.
Well, I'm saying, he was telling somebody that.
Yellow. When we get the prosecutor. Prosecutor.
Isn't it nice to work from no court officer having two? Sometimes three.
That's the sound. So like, I appreciate it.
Yeah, okay.
Very
Court
helpful.
officer, what, she took them like,
Oh,
she
I
just
know.
told them.
Really?
Yeah, I had to
Well,
try to
we
get
there
used
to
to
make
it.
sure you're.
Right. Like, this is nice.
Okay, so I can use a copy.
So this goes. No, I get the copy, it's for the defense attorney.
It's not sealed, but I've got it sealed. Thank you so much.
And the defendant was on, the Zoom, so she can turn She put her.
I've done it, I'll check. Take care.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
Did it do it? Are we good?
You're good. You're good.
Okay, we ready, Mr. Hunter?
We're ready.
Okay. Okay, this is the People versus Travis Jamar Hunter, case 2355003. Count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. Count 2, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. This is a habitual offender, fourth offense notice. Also have case number 2355004. People versus Travis Jamar Hunter. Count 1, assault with intent to murder. Count 2, assault with intent to do great bodily harm less than murder or by strangulation. Count 3, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. This is also a habitual offender, fourth offense notice. Appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P 86282.
And may it please the court, Neighborhood Defender Service of Detroit by Jeffrey Konecki, P 64800, on behalf of Mr. Hunter on both matters.
And Mr. Hunter, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Travis Jamar Hunter.
Say it one more time, we can barely hear you.
Travis Jamar Hunter.
Thank you. Okay, today's the date set for a probable cause conference. Are there any discovery issues?
I'm just double checking my system now, Judge. Sorry, I've been out for a bit. We are showing, it looks like we have paper discovery. No. Yeah, it looks like we have paper discovery on both matters, Your Honor. And then we do have some digital.
Okay. So are we ready to set this for an exam date?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I have January 23rd available at 10 or 10:15.
10:15 would work great, Judge.
Does that work for the people?
It does, Your Honor.
Okay. So we do January 23rd at 10:15 for the preliminary exam.
And then, Your Honor, would we plan to just do both back to back?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry,
Just,
both exams, yes. Okay, anything else?
Your Honor, we just asked if the court would order a DSU, a bond report, so that we can address that issue of bond before the court when we're there on the 23rd.
Okay. I will put that down here for the clerk to order.
Thank you. And Mr. Hunter, we're going to be meeting before the next court date again.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Everyone have a good day.
You as well. You're all set, Mr. Hunter. Okay, to the gentleman who is logging his iPhone, what's your first and last name?
John Sparks.
Oh, you just called him back. Right, okay. We're gonna wait until 10 o'clock to check, okay?
Okay.
So, Mr. Hunter, you're all set. Attorney Gregory, good morning.
Good morning.
Can we have your P number?
85193.
Thank you.
And I'm here on the redetermination here for John Gibson.
I figured that.
Okay.
No, as far as, do you do a lot of bond redetermination hearings?
I do, because I work with, well, yes, I do.
Gibson. Is that Mr. Gibson sitting down in Wayne County Jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You ready, y'all, Gibson? And we're on the record, this people versus John Robert Gibson, case number 2256948. Mr. Gibson is charged with count 1, weapons, firearms, possession by felon. Count 2, weapons, ammunition, but possession by felon. Count 3, weapons, carrying concealed. Count 4, weapons, felony firearm. Count 5, weapons, felony firearm. Set today for a bond redetermination hearing. There's also, habitual offender, second offense notice. Appearances.
Alexander Trigger on behalf of the people, P86282.
And Your Honor, Austin Gregory, PA 5193, on behalf of Mr. Gibson, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Gibson, please state your full name for the record.
John Gibson, Robert Unjibber III.
Say that one more time, Mr. Gibson, for the court reporter. She didn't hear it all.
John Gibson, John Robert Gibson, the third.
Okay, and today's the date set for a bond redetermination hearing. Attorney Gregory, whenever you're ready.
Yes, Your Honor. Currently, Mr. Gibson bond is set for $10,000 cash. I do understand there's capious history. For the most recent capious, he was in court in Macomb, but he is accused of non-assaultive crimes. He also is awaiting a tether for another case. So we ask that the court issue a personal bond with a GPS tether in this case to assure the court of his location, make sure that he's available for court. He does understand his responsibilities to avail himself to the court. Also, this is a non-assaultive list of offenses, so we do ask for a personal bond with a GPS tether in this case.
Mr. Gregory, before you say anything, Mr. Turner, you said his capious history. Can you speak on that?
Yes, Your Honor. He initially, in this case, he had court on 8/23 of 2022, where Judge Williams issued a capious, and then once he was given a new court date of September 6th. He missed that court date because he was in Macomb County, and we'll just go with there was a communication issue between the jails. But he does have strong family support. I've spoken to his family, and everyone's invested in him being able to fight these cases and properly defend himself.
Oh, I see. August 23rd is set for an exam on that date, I believe.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything for the people?
People leave it to the discretion of the court.
I'm looking to see when the next court date is scheduled, if there is one.
Yeah, have you seen that Facebook page? I went to Michigan State in the '70s. No.
Okay, Attorney Gregory, are you handling the matter after today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I have here on the ROA scheduled for probable cause conference on the 12th and also again on the 19th. Are you aware of that?
I did not know the, oh, yes, I am. I apologize.
Okay, can we keep those dates?
We can, Your Honor.
Okay, so with that, I will reach your request and change his bond to personal, $1,000. Mr. Gibson, can you hear me? I can barely hear you.
I said, can you repeat that again?
Yes, I am reducing your bond. I'm letting you out on a personal bond, $1,000.
Okay.
I'm letting you be released from the Wayne County Jail. This is your last opportunity. You have court dates coming up. You have your next one on the 12th. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is it. You need to show up on the 12th. Do you understand?
Yes,
Are there any discovery issues that need to be discussed? I guess we'll do that at the PCC.
Your Honor, if I may, can I just ask the prosecutor to send the discovery over again, just to be sure?
Okay. And Mr. Kirker, did you hear that request?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay. And there's also, Attorney Gregory, I am, placing a GPS sensor on the bottom.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you have a good day.
You as well.
And what, you have Davion Hollis, is that the last person you have, Deputy?
ma'am, I have Mr. Moore, Hollis, or Dantes Bell. Oh, yeah.
She said that he hasn't. So you have Dante Bell?
Yeah, no, not Dantes Bell. He's coming from the infirmary.
Okay, so we already adjourned his case because he was in the infirmary.
Ma'am?
We adjourned his case because he was in the infirmary. To January 27th at 9 o'clock.
No problem, ma'am. But that's all we have left is Antonio Moore and Devon Hollis.
Okay, we don't have attorneys on either of those cases yet.
Hey, ma'am, we'll just stand by until you're ready.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Your Honor, would you like for me to call for the two attorneys?
Yes, that'd be great.
Okay, Serena, I'll call them, okay?
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You gonna do that form, right?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, all right, now I'll call the attorneys.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
McCarthy did not have his team ready, and I can't blame him for the whole show, but because my punter is really good, right angles are really good at full caliber punter. And if we could see what happened on the first punt of the game.
The officers are doing one more check, Attorney Dunn, to see if anyone has shown up on your client's case in the hall.
Thank you, Judge. And congratulations and welcome to the bench, by the way.
Oh, I've been here 5 years.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, welcome to the criminal bench, I meant.
Thank you. I do have a brother who did start last week, so.
Oh, that's where I saw that. Okay, I
Yeah.
apologize for the confusion.
Oh, no, I appreciate the welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been doing this a long time and I've never had the pleasure of appearing before you, so.
Nice to meet you, and yes, I'm happy to be on the exam docket now.
Never a dull moment. I can say that.
Never, either. Oh.
No worries.
Oh. you're back already. Okay, we're gonna call Mr. Sparks. Mr. Sparks, go ahead and unmute your device.
My name is John Sparks.
I will ask you that one moment.
Oh, been there. I thought.
It's fine. Wait, we're on the record. This is People versus John Sparks, case 2062439. Mr. Sparks is charged with 1 count of weapons carrying concealed, commission of a felony with the motor vehicle advisory. Set for a preliminary exam. Appearances.
Alexander Turker on behalf of the people, T86282.
And good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Susan Dunn, P 58696 on behalf of John Sparks.
And Mr. Sparks, can you state your full name for the record, please?
John Sparks.
And today's the day set for a preliminary exam scheduled for 10 o'clock. Are the people ready to proceed?
They are not, Your Honor.
Anything for defense?
Your Honor, I would make a motion to dismiss without prejudice.
Okay, I will dismiss without prejudice. You are all set. If there's nothing else, you all have a great day.
Thanks, Judge.
You are
Mr.
welcome.
Sparks, I'll call you. Thank you.
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. Nice to see you.
You heard all Lewis?
I have Thurmond also.
Okay, look, Mr. Lewis is on Zoom.
No, I don't think so. Let me check.
Okay.
Yeah, schedule. Attorney Young, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Okay, thank you. And how are you?
Pretty good. We're actually on time and on schedule today, so we're doing good. So
Wonderful.
what do you have?
I'm a little confused. The only Antonio Moore that I'm familiar with, I was just assigned to this morning. And I'm assuming that might be him. So I would need to, is that him at the Wayne County Jail?
He's not on the screen, but they do have him ready to go on the record.
Okay, if I could go into a breakout room for him.
Okay, you know it's scheduled today for a bond determination hearing?
Okay.
All right, just so you know.
The only thing I couldn't speak on it because I've never met him.
Right, yeah, I understand. As soon as someone comes on the screen, I'll let them know that you're ready to speak to them.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And Attorney Levlin?
Good morning, Your Honor. I apologize for not being here. I didn't know this was up today.
Good morning.
And I apologize. I took some time and I went and dug up. Is this from Davion Hollis?
Yes, it is.
So he KP us back in January 21 of 21. And is this a bring back?
Yes, it says here January 21, he came this. Correct. And then someone requested a bond redetermination hearing today.
I have him in warrant status, but I don't know.
Okay, so we have Mr. Moore up, and then we can handle Mr. Hollis. They're both in Wayne County Jail. Sir, what's your name? The one at Wayne County Jail. You just sat down. So the gentleman sitting in the Wayne County Jail, can you state your name, please?
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Oh, hold on. Mr. Brady. I know, I'm talking about that, because that's what
They have. Okay. Yeah, I thought he did.
just can remember his name at first. And let's see, okay, first floor.
And I can't really hear him. I think my hearing is on bad or something.
Okay, sir, can you hear me now?
Yes, is this Judge Robbins?
This is Judge Sabree.
Sabree, okay. I'm sorry,
Yes.
we're gonna have to log off and turn in Judge Robbins. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. Who would you like to see next?
We have both attorneys ready on Hollis and Moore.
Hollins and Ward, okay. I believe we can put Hollins in front right now.
No, that's more, Deputy.
Moore, I'm sorry. You need to see more? Okay. Mr. Moore.
Okay, can you state your name, sir? Are you Mr. Moore?
Yes, I'm trying to hear you.
Okay, just wanted to make sure your last name is Moore.
Although the allegations are serious. I'm asking for, and I know this is not a trial, but I'm asking for more reasons bond, I would ask for $150.
Oh, breakout room. I forgot, Attorney Young, you want to speak to him in private. Let me put you in a breakout room.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Computers, the internet, absolutely no contact over the family.
Mr. Moore, you have to go into the breakout room.
Excuse me?
You have to go into the breakout room.
Hold on. I'm trying to see me. Sir.
Your Honor, this is Attorney Whitney Lemelin. When Mr. Hollis is on the screen, could I also have a breakout room with him, please?
Absolutely. It'll have to be after we get done with, Mr. Moore.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll be here. I'm patiently, I'll wait. I'm just gonna blank my screen.
Okay. Mr. Moore, can you hear me? You have to unmute your device, unmute the computer. There we
Yes, I
go. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm waiting for your lawyer to come out of the breakout room, then we'll get started. Okay, are we ready on Mr. Moore?
Yes, Your Honor.
People versus Antonio B. Moore, 2258125. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons, firearms, possession by felon. Count 2, weapons, ammunition, possession by felon. Count 3, weapons, felony firearm. Count 4, weapons, felony firearm. This is the habitual offender 4th offense notice. Today is the date set for a bond redetermination hearing. Appearance.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
And good morning, Your Honor. Rita Young, P44626, appearing on behalf of Mr. Antonio D. Moore, who is present by Zoom. Sir, would you state your full name for the judge?
Antonio Dwayne Moore.
Okay, Attorney Young, whenever you are ready, you may begin.
Your Honor, is there currently a bond set, or is this just a hearing to set a bond?
There is a bond set. I have the last thing on here says. All I have, it says $20,000. It doesn't say what type. Give me one moment.
Okay.
It just says 20,000. What about the bottom where it says bond change? The bottom? So it's 20,000 cash.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. With respect to the bond determination hearing, Mr. Moore reports that he is 52 years old. He resides at 4619 Farmbrook Street in Detroit, Michigan. He has a girlfriend who comes and helps him. He receives disability income for nervous condition, and he says he does try to work a part-time job at a liquor store. He's not sure, based on what he reports to me, why the police came to his residence, but allegedly they entered and allegedly found a shotgun, and that's the basis for the pending charges. He maintains he has not had any contact with the criminal justice system in more than 10 years. I was going to go check Odyssey, but I didn't get a chance to do that, Your Honor. But he did report approximately 10 years ago a kidnapping conviction, and other than that, he reports there's not been any contact with the criminal justice system since then. We're asking the court to consider. He doesn't have a problem with house arrest, Your Honor. He has limited income, so we're asking the court to consider a personal recognizance bond with a tether.
Okay, one question. He habeas on August 15th of last year. Do you know why?
No. And
He was set for an exam on that day.
on this case?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Mr. Moore, why didn't you come to your court date last August, for this case? Do you remember?
Yes, I do. In August, my daughter got killed. My daughter got killed, Tiffany Joseph, and it was total chaos. Honestly, I truly forgot about everything. It was too much chaos. By the time I got caught up with everything, it was already set up. And I truly apologize. I wouldn't have missed nothing like this here. I want my freedom, but it was total chaos. She got murdered here in Detroit, Michigan. We had to, help her cut the family. No,
Okay.
it's not no excuse, but that's the reason why.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Moore. Were you able to hear him, Judge?
I heard what was most important, that his daughter was murdered. Is that correct?
Yes, that his daughter was killed last summer and that his life was just in total chaos as a result of it. And he just forgot about his court date. And when he remembered, it was too late.
Thank you. Anything? Okay. So, Mr. Moore, I will grant the request of your attorney and reduce your bond to a personal $1,000 in a tether. You have a next court date for January 13th. That's this Friday, for a probable cause conference at 8:30 a.m. Attorney Young, are you going to be representing him throughout this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you let him know he can Zoom in or call in for the probable cause conference?
Yes, Your Honor. May I get a contact phone number for him before we conclude this hearing?
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
What's your telephone? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Ms. Young.
I need your telephone number, Mr. Moore, so I can call you once you're released.
313-808-8828. That's that now. 313-808-8128. But I'm gonna make sure, because I just got that phone. My phone is in my property. I'm gonna make sure you got the right number. So I didn't actually remember, but I know it's like that. But my phone's in my property, and I'll make sure that you have the right phone number and my girlfriend's phone number.
Well, give me your girlfriend's phone number now.
957-955.
957-955.
Yeah. Yeah, that was her last number, and that's Lucia Williams. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor. Just to clarify the bond, did you say that's a $20,000 personal bond?
$1,000.
Or $1,000 personal bond? Okay.
With a GPS tether.
With a GPS tether. Okay.
The PCC scheduled for this Friday, the 13th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay, thank you so very much, Your Honor. And thank you, APA. I can't see who you are, but thank you, Mr. APA.
Mr. Kirker.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Moore, you're all set. I'm gonna try to come to visit you today, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Ortiz, we're ready on Mr. Hollis.
I'm ready, Your Honor. Good morning again.
Good morning. We just need Mr. Hollis to come on out. They're gonna end up going into a breakout room, so I'll call Kate Lewis once they go to breakout. Sir, what's your name?
Davion Hollis, miss.
Okay, I'm gonna put you into a breakout room with your attorney so you can speak privately, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
No, we got someone here. I don't think we have to care about that part. They just shoot.
Okay, we just call Mr. King Lewis while we're waiting.
Oh, I gotta click join?
Yes, hit join.
Okay.
One more chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we are on the record. This is the people versus King Kaiser Lewis, case 22-60580. Mr. Lewis is charged with 1 count of weapons carried concealed, set for a preliminary exam. Today appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P 86282.
We are William Winter, P 35975.
Okay, are the people ready to proceed?
They are not, Your Honor.
Anything from defense?
We move to dismiss, Your Honor.
Time is now 10:42. The preliminary exam is scheduled for 10:30. The people are not ready to proceed, so I will dismiss without prejudice.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Mr. Lewis, your case has been dismissed, okay?
Okay.
So you can log off. Have a good day.
Okay, you too.
Thank you. Attorney Reagan, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. Good morning.
We just did Mr. Moore.
Okay, you did, Mr. Moore? Okay, great. I didn't know.
Personal $1,000.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Honor. You and your staff have a great day.
You as well.
Okay.
Why do you start?
We should do that.
Okay, I'm bringing your client out. It should take about 50 seconds.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Mr. Kirk, we're gonna call Mr. Hollis and then.
Should I send it?
Okay, we're on the record. This is the People versus Davion Desjuan Hollis, case 2057587. Mr. Hollis is charged with 1 count of home invasion, 3rd degree. Today's the date set for a bond redetermination appearances.
Alexander Kirk on behalf of the people, P86-282.
Good morning, Your Honor. Whitney Lemelin, P58914 on behalf of Davion Hollis. Judge, could I inquire what his current bond is?
I believe it's 10,000 cash or short. Yes, it is.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd ask that, I don't know, I mean, I think my client had a warrant. He was picked up on the warrant. The bond was set at when the warrant was established. And so now we're back. We have to set a new court date, and I'd like to argue a new bond, if I may.
Yes, bill is part of something that it's down on 73rd.
Okay, when you're ready, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
Your argument.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. My client was on probation to Judge Jasinski at the time that all this happened. He was he thought that this matter had been dismissed. He's looking forward to proving his innocence. He did fully complete his height of probation since the date that this warrant existed. He worked with his probation officer, and they tried to find out if there were any open warrants, and there weren't. He was released from probation. He is currently has moved out of Detroit. He's living in Clinton Township. I have a home address for him. He's working currently through MCO staffing, but more importantly, Your Honor, my client received a scholarship to go to school, to go to college and play football. He was supposed to be there today. The college is Vermelia West in Ely, Minnesota. He's pursuing a degree in criminal justice. He's got a full load of classes that are supposed to be starting today. Your Honor, I'd ask for a personal bond in this matter. My client is 23 years old, and he does, fully intend on coming back to court and proving his innocence in this matter. And I think it will be handled rather expeditiously.
What school did you say?
It's Vermelia West. Is that right, Mr. Hollis?
You're on mute, Mr. Hollis. Go ahead and unmute your device.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Vermilion. It's in Ely, Minnesota. It's a JUCO. It's like community college, but it's like to help players go to get in a bigger school with the scholarships. That's where I'm going.
Are they aware that you're in custody right now?
Huh?
Are they aware that you're in custody today?
No, ma'am. I didn't even know I had a warrant. Miss, I wasn't aware. I would have been. I've been trying to, like me and my lawyer, we talked multiple times in the past. I got discharged off height of probation. I completed it successfully. I haven't been incarcerated. I don't have no charges or nothing. I've been just, I was supposed to leave and go to college. That's what I was trying to do. I didn't even know I had no warrant out for 10,000.
When were you discharged from probation?
It's been about a year now. It's been the whole 2022. I was off probation. Me and my probation officer been trying to contact Wayne County, 36th district. We was calling down there. I couldn't get nowhere. Like, I've been trying to figure out, you know, what was going on. And I also had gotten a traffic stop in Detroit.
I don't want you to talk about anything dealing with the traffic stop. I don't want you to admit to something that we're not talking or addressing today, okay?
I understand. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, anything from the people?
No, Your Honor, it's with discretion on the court.
Okay. Mr. Hollins, I was going to deny your attorney's request until it was brought to my attention that you're supposed to be starting school today.
Yes, ma'am.
And scholarship. So my question to you is how am I supposed to feel comfortable knowing that you'll come back to court because it's almost been 2 years.
Yeah.
Since you missed your
I've been, I'm not sure if you're aware, I was locked up, probably like, right before I got on probation because we was trying to figure it out. I had paid a bond for the same case, so I'm not sure how I have a warrant from 1/20/20 and I had another bond for the same case. I already paid another bond. So I was I wasn't aware that I had no $10,000 bond if I already paid another bond for the same case.
Attorney Ludlow, are you handling this case throughout?
Yeah, I've been involved with this case from the beginning, Your Honor. I was at a PCC back on 10/12/2020. In the court, you know, that was during the height of COVID.
Yeah, I think
let me speak, sir. So, you know, I mean, I understand there's a lot of confusion during that time, Judge. But I will be handling it, and I look forward to a resolution in this court, Your Honor.
So my question, you're supposed to be starting in January in a football scholarship. Is it mid-season? Or actually it's not, it's over. So why are you starting school in January?
Because that's when they told me that's when we start. That's when the school started. Like it's a community college.
I know you because I was a college athlete.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So that's when they wanted me to start at the beginning semester, so I can be, you know, just familiar with the whole atmosphere and be ready to play in the season.
Okay, so how are we going to schedule an exam if he's physically in Minnesota?
If I can, I will wait, miss. I just want to get this resolved.
No, you're not gonna wait. You're gonna have to come back for that exam, sir. That's the thing. And in person.
Yeah. I'm saying I just won't go if that's the case. Because I just won't go. It's okay. I'll stay in the city. I'll stay at home. I won't go. But I never had a problem.
The only reason why I'm inclined to release you is that so that you can go to school. So you won't still have your scholarship and enroll.
Okay.
That's the whole point.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I will come to court. I don't have a problem. I will make sure I come to court. I've never been a flight risk, miss. This is my second case for real. Like, I've never been in trouble with the law for real or nothing. Like I have a clear, this is
Sir, let me finish. Your Honor, my client expressed a deep desire to have this case resolved, and he understands that the only way he can have that resolved is if he appears in court. We expect that at the exam, it's likely the victim won't appear, at which time, you know, he can move forward with his life. But he needs to be here, and he understands he needs to be here, and that's an obligation that he's willing to make to the court, and a promise at this time.
I am going to reduce your bond or change your bond to a personal $1,000 with a GPS tether.
With a tether?
I was going to question the tether issue because of.
No, miss, you ain't. I have a 3-year-old daughter.
Let me finish.
All right.
If you're going to another state, it's important that we know where you are, especially because you didn't show up for 2 years. Now, I mean, Mr. Hollins, I could just deny the request and you can stay there until your exam.
I'm listening, miss. I'm listening. I just heard some. I'm listening to you. I can't really hear. I gotta turn my.
So your probable cause conference is January 17th. at 8:30 a.m. That can be held on Zoom.
Okay. So I gotta get out on Tether today, miss,
Yes, you have to talk to your attorney about that. And then on our probable cause conference date, we'll schedule your preliminary exam date.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Hollis, you should be very grateful that the court is letting you leave the state on bond. It's very, very unusual, and you should be incredibly grateful.
Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it.
And I also want some enrollment when you come back to court.
I'm sorry?
I want some proof of enrollment when you come back to court as well. Proof of enrollment until your school that you said you're going to.
Could you, I can't really hear you much.
Bring your class schedule to court next time.
Bring my class, okay, I got you, all right.
Okay, anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you very much, appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, we're on the record. This is People versus Lindsay Chavez Thurman, case 2260779. Count 1, weapons, firearms, possession by felon. Count 2, weapons, carrying concealed. Count 3, weapons, felony firearm. This is a habitual offender's second offense notice. Today's the day set for a preliminary examination. Appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P 86282.
Honor, William Winters, P 35975. Thurman.
And Mr. Thurman, can you state your name, full name for the record, please?
Lindsay Chavez Thurman.
Thank you. Okay, are there any preliminary matters that we need to discuss?
Yes, Your Honor.
Only for sequestration. Sure, the prosecutor.
Okay, with the exception of the OIC?
Yeah, we would ask for the exception of the officer in charge.
Okay. And I don't see anyone else in the courtroom. So I will grant the mutual sequestration with the exception of the OIC.
Your Honor, at this time, the people would move to admit pursuant to MCL 76611B1B, a certified copy of the defendant's previous felony charge, weapons carrying concealed counts.
Your Honor, Mr. Kirker has handed me a copy of what generally known as an Odyssey printout. There's a seal on it, and Mr. Kirk has also cited the appropriate court rule. We would object, Your Honor, to its admission as having no further foundation. It may be a question of weight, perhaps, but we would object to the admission of this printout.
Anything from the people?
No, Your Honor, just simply that if we pursuant to MCL 7661(1)(b)(1)(b), we have a certified copy of the conviction.
Can I see, is it still on it from the clerk's office?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can I see it? Okay, based off it being certified from the clerk as an official,
Very well, thank you.
I will admit it. Anything else?
No, yeah.
May I approach?
Yes. Sorry, I just had to stand. Thank you. And ready to call your first witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go right ahead.
Your Honor, at this time, the people would call Officer Willie Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan, step forward. This way, no, this way in front of you.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay, have a seat, make sure you speak up. Whenever you're ready.
Good morning. Please restate your name for the record.
Yes, Officer Duncan, badge 257673.
And Officer Duncan, are you currently employed?
Yes,
Where are you currently employed?
precinct, Detroit Police Department.
And in what capacity are you employed? What is your job title?
Police officer,
And for how long have you held this job title?
2.5 years.
And were you employed in this capacity as a police officer on December 1st, 2022?
Yes,
Did you in fact work on that date?
yes,
Were you by yourself or with a partner?
with a partner,
And what is your partner's name?
Officer Hopkins,
And were you in full or modified uniform?
full
And were you on foot patrol or in a scout car?
in the scout car,
Is it a fully marked scout car or a semi-marked scout car?
fully marked.
And did your duties as a police officer take you to an area at or near 14908 Marlowe Street?
Yes,
Is that in the city of Detroit,
yes,
county of Wayne?
yes.
And what brought you to that area?
I observed Mr. Thurman.
When you say Mr. Thurman, is there anybody who you came into contact with on that day who's present in the courtroom today?
Yes,
Could you please point out that person and identify an article of clothing they're wearing?
yes. Blue long sleeve shirt, small afro, medium black.
Your Honor, let the record reflect the identification of the defendant.
So reflected.
Okay, so while you were on this routine patrol, what did you observe?
So I observed Mr. Thurman, he had a defective bumper, which did not allow his trunk to close, and he didn't use a turn signal. Going on Keeler from Hubble. My partner and I then turned around as we were going behind him. We did observe Mr. Thurman not use turn signals. My partner then observed Mr. Thurman.
How many times did you observe them not use turn signals?
I do not recall exactly. My partner then informed me.
That's hearsay. object to the officer's testimony.
Like to respond?
Kind of tell me anything that somebody said to you other than defendants.
Those are
Well, see, that's the problem. Unless it's being, well, no, it's hearsay. You can't testify about what his partner may or may not have seen or heard.
the same.
So if you could avoid telling me what your partner said to you.
Well, Mr. Thurman, getting parked on the sidewalk on Marlowe, the address you gave earlier, around the address you gave earlier.
And this would be the 14908 Marlowe Street address.
Yeah, it was near that address.
And were you able to catch up to this vehicle?
No, we observed it. It wasn't necessarily having to catch up. So we then walked up to the vehicle. Mr. Thurman.
Were you conducting a traffic stop at this point?
Yes, I did initiate my lights behind the vehicle. Walked up to the vehicle.
And this is the same vehicle that you observed missing multiple turn signals and with the defective bumper?
Yes.
Could you describe the vehicle?
Yes, it was a 2004 Mercury, I believe, silver or tinge.
And what happened while you were conducting this traffic stop?
As we were walking up, Mr. Thurman kept moving around, fidgeting. He had a black ski man, took off. I didn't inform him, why he was getting pulled over.
And what did you inform him that you were pulling him over for?
Can't remember word for word verbatim. I let my body cam reflect, but he was informed that, him being parked on the sidewalk was one of the reasons. My partner then ran a plate of the vehicle and informed me that it was improperly plated. And I did ask Mr. Thurman to step out of the vehicle.
Were there any other passengers in the vehicle?
No. I then asked Mr. Thurman to step out of the vehicle.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. You said, did you inform that what was improperly displayed?
No, someone walked up to the vehicle.
Yes, I didn't.
He was parked on the sidewalk.
Oh, okay.
My partner informed me when he ran the plate that the vehicle was improperly plated. I then asked Mr. Thurman to step out of the vehicle due to not knowing if the vehicle was stolen or not. I stood by Mr. Thurman. I verbally told Mr. Thurman that we're going to tow his vehicle due to it being improperly plated.
And this is an offense for which you can tow the vehicle?
Yes. Before we tow, we have to conduct an inventory search.
And is this inventory search pursuant to department policy?
Correct. The first area I checked, opened the driver door, saw a handgun sticking from under the seat.
And could you describe the handgun for me?
Yes, it was a black handgun inside the holster.
You found it where?
Under the driver's seat. My partner being informed me.
Thank you. I understand Officer Duncan works with the team, but as far as testimony goes, I only have to be directed. And testify as to what he said and what he did.
So as far as what your partner said, I'm sustaining that objection. Officer Duncan can't testify to what he saw his partner. But as far as what your partner said, it's a big team objection for him.
Thank you.
At this point, when you found the handgun, did you ask the defendant if he had a CPR?
Yes, actually, when I walked up to the vehicle initially, I asked him if he had any weapons in the vehicle. He stated no. I asked if he had a CPL, he stated no. After I recovered the weapon and make the weapon safe. I again asked him if he had a CPO. He said no.
He did not provide any CPO.
No,
And was a lien search conducted to determine if the defendant had a CPO?
my partner conducted the lien search. Yes.
And what were the results of that lien search?
He did not have a CPO.
And was the weapon placed into evidence?
Correct, yeah.
You know the evidence tag numbers?
If I could refer back to my report, yeah.
Would reviewing your report refresh your recollection?
Yes.
You can review it briefly. Place it back behind you. And let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
And do you know the evidence tag number?
Yes.
And what is that evidence tag number?
687-186-1 for the handgun, and then 687-186-2 for the holster.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor. Bas?
Thank you. Good morning, Officer. Been doing this about 2.5 years, sir.
Yes, sir.
Prior to that, did you have any law enforcement experience?
No,
Did you train at the Detroit Police Department Academy?
prior, yes.
Now, the date that you're telling us about is December the 1st, I believe. What time of day or night did you make these observations?
It has to be around, I know for sure after afternoon. I'm not sure exactly.
Okay, is that the shift that you were working back then?
Probably came in for overtime.
Okay. So was it dark or light or dusk, if you remember?
It definitely was not dark at the time. It had to be probably in the middle of the day, I would assume.
Now, that car that you were in, does that have a dash cam deal?
Yes,
As far as you knew that day it was functional, right?
correct,
And as far as you knew, your body cam was functional too, right?
correct.
So you see this vehicle, make a couple of right turns, I believe, or turns without using a signal.
Correct.
And so you got behind that vehicle at some point, is that true?
Yes,
You're kind of following along, it's hard to drive. Making multiple turns without using a signal, right?
correct.
Eventually turns onto Marlowe Street, right?
Correct.
Parks sort of across a driveway of some type on the sidewalk, if you can recall.
Correct. Yes.
You approach the driver's side
Yes.
and your partner is where, if you know.
He approaches the passenger side.
Defendant here is alone inside the car, right?
Yes.
You asked him, I'm sure, for his driver's license, proof of insurance, registration, things along that line.
Yeah, I asked for his driver's license.
Did he produce that for you?
Yes.
You told him, I'm sure, strike that. Did you tell him why you were investigating?
Yes.
And what was that for? Improper turns or bad bumper?
I don't remember my exact wording. I was at my body camera reflect.
Okay. But there was something defective about that back bumper because the trunk would be closed.
Correct.
You eventually asked Mr. Thurman out of the car, right?
Correct.
Doesn't cause any trouble, doesn't resist in any way, gets right out of the vehicle, right?
Correct.
You pat him down at that point?
Honestly, I don't recall.
I understand.
I'm just being honest.
I know you have a tough job. I mean, and you probably made multiple arrests since then, haven't you?
Yeah.
But one of the things that you're most concerned about, in your line of work, is your safety and your partner's safety, right?
Right.
So when you get the defendant out of the car, does he go back toward the scout car or is he sort of in the vicinity, if you remember?
I asked him to step close to our vehicle, like in front,
You get in and you begin to search the driver's area, is that right?
After, I told him he was gonna tow it. And I told him he was conducting the inventory search.
Based on your understanding of the DPD inventory policy, that car was towable, right?
Correct.
And that you had a right as an arresting officer to search the interior of that vehicle consistent with your inventory policy.
Correct.
But you're sure you see, now what do you see first? You see that holster and the black handle, or what do you see?
So I've seen, just being completely honest, something black sticking out, you know, plain view as like a turn head.
Right.
And when I look closer, I'm like, oh shoot, it's a gun.
You let your partner know at that point, some signal in some way, if you remember.
I don't know.
Okay. So you reach right in there and you grab that object,
Correct.
and it's underneath the driver's seat.
Yes.
No doubt in your mind about that.
No doubt in my mind.
That car was eventually towed.
Yes.
So not gonna have any more questions. Thank you.
Peter,
No, people,
any other witnesses from people?
No, yeah.
None for the defense.
Any arguments from people?
Your Honor, at this time, the people would move to find over the defendant on all counts. Those would be count 1, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon. Count 2, weapons carrying concealed, and count 3, weapons, felony firearm. As you heard from the witness, the officers in this case conducted a traffic stop after seeing multiple instances of the defendant failing to signal, as well as a defective bumper plate. When they made contact with the vehicle, were able to pull up behind it. They also conducted a lane search, which revealed that it was improperly plated, which is, according to the witness, a towable offense. The witness then informed the defendant that they would be towing the vehicle and conducted an inventory search of that vehicle. The inventory search revealed a black handgun under the driver's seat. At this point, the defendant was asked once again if he had a CPL, which he did not provide. The lane search was conducted, and which also showed that the defendant did not have a CPL. The people believe that they have met their burden of showing proof by a probable cause standard, and would ask that this be found over the Third Circuit.
We're gonna object to the bind over, Your Honor. There has to be some type of possessory interest, either actual or constructive. And I would
Sorry,
sub-
can you step from the mic?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I feel terrible.
The prosecution has provided insufficient evidence of possession of that object. Either constructive possession or by actual possession. There's no showing on this record what the defendant knew about this weapon. So for that reason, Your Honor, we reject the finding.
Your testimony today from Officer Duncan, as prosecutor summarized shortly in his argument. Officer Duncan stopped the defendant, Thurman, for a traffic stop. Officer Duncan also stated that he was in full uniform, fully marked vehicle, and that he observed Mr. Thurman with a defective bumper that did not allow the trunk to close, that he did not use turn signal at least twice, and also parked on the sidewalk. He initiated his lights on his vehicle, and also the Relene search testified that the vehicle was improperly plated. Inventory search was done, and Officer Duncan observed under the driver's seat a black handgun in a holster. I believe, as the defense counsel has stated, the only issue or objection to the bind over is that of possession. We believe that there is enough testimony and evidence at the probable cause standard to show constructive possession, seeing that the defendant did have the ability to have the dominion and control of the handgun under the driver's seat when he was driving that vehicle. So with that, I'm going to bind the defendant over to Third Circuit for arraignment on the information, and that date will be January 23rd at 9 o'clock.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Anything else? Okay. sir, can you state your name, please?
Simon Obi.
Okay, your attorney just showed up. We're getting ready to call your case in a couple minutes, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I need you to show your face on the screen when we get started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Simon, I need you, or Mr. Obi, I need you to turn on your camera.
Okay.
And I need you to put a shirt on. Okay, we're on the record. This is the people versus Simon Okechukwu Obi, case
Yes, ma'am.
220400. The defendant is charged with two counts. One, controlled substances possession, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic less than 25 grams. And count two, police officer assaulting, resisting, and or obstructing. Set for a preliminary exam today, appearances.
Alexander Kruger on behalf of the people, P86282.
Good morning, Your Honor. Nijad Mihano appearing on behalf of Mr. Obi, E59371.
And Mr. Obi, can you state your name for the record, please?
Simon Obi.
Okay, and it's my understanding that your client will be waiving his preliminary exam today?
That is accurate, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Obi, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, is it your wish to have your preliminary exam waived today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you understand that you have a right to a preliminary exam and that the prosecutor does as well?
Yes, ma'am.
And that the prosecutor would have to show probable cause to believe that a felony was committed and that probable cause that you committed that crime in the city of Detroit. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by waiving your preliminary exam, they do not have to prove that today?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by waiving your preliminary exam today, the prosecutor does not have to prove anything at a probable cause standard?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm going to bind you over to Third Circuit Court. Your arraignment on the information date will be January 23rd at 9:00 a.m. And just for the record, I find that your waiver is freely, understandingly, and voluntarily given. Is there anything else?
Nothing further. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Obi.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you for coming on time.
On one time, I tried to, just in case officers are not here.
Right.